Oh, I thought I'd do this one to have a laugh. This is Padina being interviewed by Dan Wootton on his Outspoken podcast, talking about the Markle. The Markle. She needs an intervention. She needs bleeding Paddy to sell that one. Anyway, come on, Padina, tell us.
How to stop what she's doing, because at this point, I mean, there's no way to recover.
No.
I'm not surprised that she's gone into some hermit mode, because she probably doesn't know what to do. She's like, why do people hate me? If you're asking the question, why do people not like me? Why do I get so much criticism? If you are asking that question, you need help.
Well,
you need some serious intervention, because
God, here she is.
I mean, the whole world knows the reason why people have had so many negative things to say about the trailer and all the other things is that
if anything, I think I made a point over the years that if they are going to give out awards or recognition for people, particularly ladies of colour, which I've seen in my lifetime, they were always the underclass. I don't want to say too much on YouTube, but particularly coloured ladies. It was white women, then coloured women, wasn't it? Let's have it right. Back in my day, that you were at the bottom of the pile, and I've seen them empowered and everything over the years. And there's obviously fantastic from Rosa Parks upwards, isn't there? And probably hundreds and hundreds more that have gone and lived their whole lives and not been recognised in any way. But going back to my original point, if they are going to go around recognising people merely for their achievements as a person of colour, she's robbed that person of that, and it's just not on. Rather like he robbed the what was it, Brave Aviator or some BS that he picked up off John Travolta the other year, when there probably was a Brave Aviator out there that deserved it, you know, and it was given to somebody that actually isn't an aviator. Funny, the only aviating he ever does is hopping on bleeding private jets, I would marry. But no, he got it because he used to ride in the helicopter. He didn't used to drive the helicopter or fly the helicopter. He was a gunner, wasn't he, as far as I remember? Anyway, let's go.
It's because
I think the army was that
read
daft.
the kind of personality that she is.
Yes.
And if she can't see that, she has got something seriously wrong with herself, because she cannot...
Tina, have you met the Markle? Do you get me? I mean, I don't mean personally, but we're on the same page. We're still talking about the Markle. Yes, we know all of those things. She's off bleeding key. The woman's a wassock, isn't she, really? What is she doing? Oh, she's just got a thing about citrus fruits, hasn't she? My God, that woman, was she advertising her jam with some lemons the other year? I don't know, just, do you know what I mean? Don't
seem to figure this out for herself.
Giving up the will to live.
And I really think she needs to get some intervention.
Hello!
Breaking right now. No, don't worry. Prince William hasn't actually forgiven Prince Harry, despite a new video going viral online.
Yes.
Because it showed William at a farm having a conversation where he said Harry's better now, he's been poorly.
Oh.
So watch the video yourself and then I'll give you the background.
Right, okay. He's been ill. Oh. I was probably talking about.
So I understand that the Sussex
cow or a horse
want to turn this viral moment
or pig
into some sort of
because they do call their farm animals after people. I know they called was it Prince Albert, Queen Victoria called one of the prize bullocks after Princess Elizabeth. No, not Princess Louise, who was a little bit of a. Well, she wasn't, but in their mind she was a little bit of a hussy. No, it wouldn't have been Prince Albert, he was dead, so it would have been John Brown and Queen Victoria, I think. Called one of their prize bullocks on their farm Louise after their daughter, who was a bit of a one, you know, she was a bit of a sort. Right, so I think they're talking about an animal rather than a human.
William has completely forgiven Harry and everything is fine.
Oh, right.
But the bad news is...
Yeah.
William wasn't talking about Harry.
Oh, here we go.
I've spoken to my sources, I can confirm that is the case. And just think about this for 1 second.
Right.
William's not stupid. He's not going to speak about his brother personally in front of all the cameras, is he?
Not unless there's a message.
The story has also now been backed up by the Daily Mail, which reports female understands the royal was not talking about his brother, the Duke of Sussex, as he made the remark while chatting to a man on Tuesday. William strolled alongside a gentleman whose identity could not be confirmed and as both entered Lower Blakemere Farm, they had a conversation. And if you missed it in the video,
Harry could be a dog
William said Harry's better now, he's been
cat,
poorly,
horse.
And the other man replied, Harry has.
Right.
Let me bring in royal YouTube sensation P. Dina now. I mean,
come on, P. Dina.
I can understand why the Sussex squad went completely mad about this one, because they would love William to forgive Harry, but that's not happening anytime soon.
Who is Harry in this scenario?
If any time at all.
Absolutely not. And he certainly, like you said, would not be speaking about this in public if it were actually Harry. So that's just wishful thinking.
Who did he say?
He's not the only Harry in the world, and probably that William knows. So no, that's ridiculous.
Oh, that's a bit like the bleed YouTube button and Debbie, isn't it? There's only ever one Debbie in the world, according to the mob on X. When like the whole world and their wife is called Debbie. It's like there's not only one Vivian in the world. There's like millions and millions of Vivians and Gerties and Padinas and probably Daniels. But when people are focused, they go, oh, it's definitely that person. Come on.
No, he's not going to have him back anytime soon.
So who is he talking about, Padina, darling?
There's a lot going on with the relationship, and just in conversation, the way he was speaking, his demeanor, it just didn't seem like he would be speaking about, his brother.
Who was he talking about?
That's ludicrous.
Totally ludicrous. But as I say,
who was he talking about?
Clutching at straws, because let's be honest, P. Dina, there's been no good news for the Sussexes in some time. It actually gets worse by the day.
Right.
Because now it looks like it's not just the Netflix series with Love,
call a pig
Meghan,
after Harry.
That is going to prove to be an absolute nightmare.
I wonder whether they called one of the old sows after Meghan. Do you get me? Capiche? You never know, do you?
Nightmare to launch on the 4th of March when California is still destroyed. My belief is that they are desperately re-editing the thing now to try.
That looks 1970s, doesn't it? I won't go back because
present the show as a celebration of California, which it never was, and of course she's going to have to record new voiceovers, acknowledge the fires, etc., etc. But that's not an easy PR play, given we all know that Meghan was using the fires as a piece of disaster tourism.
Yes.
But now, P. Dina, she's also had to postpone the return of Archetypes. I mean, I'm stunned Archetypes is returning anyway. It was such a flop. It was so disastrous. But according to Taz,
it's not coming back, is it?
On this, she posted, "Oh no, surely not."
Right.
But given Rebecca Sinisis, who actually came up with the idea for Archetypes, quit Archwell Audio, then slammed her former boss for using her idea and destroying it, I am not surprised that Meghan is unable to come up with anything new.
Oh, so we've got to suffer that again, and that's according to Taz, and she's got a finger on the pulse, so she'd know that. Oh, it's not coming back. I thought so. I'm getting confused. So we're going to get treated in March to this bleeding stupid cooking where she's cooking up aubergines or making spaghetti with cabbage. Do you know, something like that she's going to be doing. She's just going to be mental, isn't she? To be fair, she's going to be nuts. And then we're getting the Archetypes as well. As if the first one wasn't. That means I've got to review. I'll tell you the truth, I don't. What I do is I listen to what other people say about it. And then work off that. I can't. My brain just goes into bleeding, I don't know, fly mode or whatever it's called. I can't listen to her whiny I'm a lovely woman, I'm authentic and all this and that. Shut up, you daft bin. Anyway, so we're going to get treated to some more Archetypes when she's going to be marvellous. And all her guests won't get a word in edgeways. So that's our spring all sorted, isn't it, on the Markle front. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I think I've probably said enough. Probably said too much. I usually do, you know me. Anyway, wherever you are in the world, have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, good night. And remember, keep smiling. It could be worse. It could be worse, couldn't it? It could. I mean, you know, as I say, they could have called a sow Meghan. You never know. Let's hope.